Imagine waking up tomorrow and finding out that the newest, most disruptive billion-dollar startup out there, yeah, it has no traditional founder, no one grinding away around the clock, no massive corporate office packed with hundreds of employees, and definitely no exhausted executive frantically firing off emails at 3 a.m. in their pajamas. Instead, right behind the scenes, there's just a complex, totally invisible network of intelligent AI agents running the entire day-to-day operation. Welcome to this explainer. Today, we are unpacking a massive shift in how businesses are going to be built in the very, very near future. And that brings us straight to a wild, almost sci-fi question. Could an AI agent actually build a billion-dollar company? I know, it sounds totally crazy, right? But the building blocks for this exact reality are being laid down right now. The future of entrepreneurship is evolving so fast, and the very definition of what it takes to scale a business is fundamentally changing before our eyes. Section 1. The AI-powered startup. All right, let's dive right into this and see how this automated behind-the-scenes engine actually functions. To really wrap your head around this, you've got to look at the sheer, staggering volume of tasks these agents are juggling all at once. Think about it. In an AI startup, there are no human departments. There are just specialized AI agents. You've got one studying customer feedback. Another is constantly monitoring competitors. A third is analyzing sales trends. Another manages your entire global inventory. Then you have one whipping up targeted marketing campaigns and another tracking financial performance. And the craziest part, there's a central agent seamlessly coordinating communication between all of them in real time. And here is the absolute superpower of this network. It operates 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It never hits a creative wall. It never sleeps, it doesn't need a vacation, and it definitely doesn't need a double-shot espresso break. It just exists in a state of perpetual, non-stop operation. Section 2. End of the founder grind. So, what does this actually mean for us, for the actual human beings involved in business? Look, for centuries, building a successful business has demanded an enormous, exhausting physical and mental toll. Just think about the historical cost of entry: finding customers, managing finances, hiring employees, negotiating with suppliers, and, constantly putting out unexpected daily fires. Historically, entrepreneurs had to pull these grueling 80-hour weeks just to keep all these moving parts from completely falling apart. But artificial intelligence? It is completely flipping that script. Imagine a young entrepreneur today with just a simple idea. Let's say a brand of sustainable running shoes. Take a look at their accelerated path now. Step 1, instead of spending months agonizing over market research, an AI agent gathers industry reports, identifies competitors, and points out market gaps in just a few hours. Step 2, product development. The AI steps in to organize customer requirements and prioritize design tasks. And Step 3, launch. An AI agent is right there preparing customer support responses, tracking ad campaigns, and summarizing daily sales. AI is literally accelerating every single step of the process. So here's the really crucial takeaway. The entrepreneur receives beautifully organized insights instead of staring blankly at endless mind-numbing spreadsheets. Because all that routine planning becomes almost instant, the human business owner gets to spend their time actually solving complex problems and building real relationships. And hey, this isn't just a Silicon Valley tech startup thing. This exact automated workflow is coming from manufacturing, healthcare, retail, agriculture, you name it. Section 3. The irreplaceable human element. Which brings us to the most important question of this entire explainer. If AI can do all of that, can an AI agent truly become an entrepreneur? Well, the answer depends entirely on how we define entrepreneurship. Because building a company isn't only about processing information or routine planning. Sure, the AI handles that stuff perfectly. But entrepreneurship, it's about taking responsibility. It's making those agonizing choices when you have limited data. It's inspiring a team. It's understanding human customers on a deep level, creating trust, and pushing forward through pure uncertainty when success is absolutely not guaranteed. Those are deeply, exclusively human qualities. Let's try a really quick thought experiment. Picture two businesses. Both deploy the exact same state-of-the-art AI technology. One goes on to succeed wildly, the other fails completely. Why? Because technology alone does not dictate success. The true differentiators are leadership, vision, flawless execution, and actually listening to customers. History shows us over and over that every great company solved a meaningful problem. Now, AI might help us spot those problems way faster than ever before, but human beings,
We still have to choose which problems are actually worth solving. AI supports purpose, it doesn't create it.
And that brings us to a massive, massive ethical hurdle: accountability. Think about this for a second. If an AI agent recommends expanding into a risky new market and that decision ultimately fails, costing a company millions, who's responsible? Is it the software, the developer who wrote the code, or the business owner who blindly deployed it? The answer is pretty clear. Ultimately, responsibility remains human. Technology is amazing at providing incredibly accurate recommendations and crunching absolute mountains of data. But people? We are the ones who have to stand up and accept the consequences of those decisions. Section 4. The collaborative future. Let's move forward and see how this all builds into a totally new paradigm. Picture the morning routine of a future entrepreneur. Before their alarm even goes off, teams of AI agents have been working the entire night shift. So as the founder sits down with their morning coffee, they aren't spending 3 hours gathering scattered data. Instead, they're reviewing beautifully organized reports prepared overnight by their AI. Market opportunities, financial updates, customer feedback, operational risks. They start their day immediately ready to execute. This paints a super clear picture for us. The greatest businesses of the future won't be built by humans acting completely alone. And they won't be built by AI alone either. They're going to be built through powerful collaboration. Intelligent agents are going to handle the repetitive, heavy lifting of data analysis, while human leaders will provide what machines just can't: imagination, ethics, purpose, and courage. Because honestly, if you strip away all the advanced tech, the shiny dashboards, and the complex algorithms, every single successful business in history begins with one fundamental, distinctly human question: how can we improve people's lives? Artificial intelligence might just be the greatest tool we have ever invented to help answer how we achieve that. But only people, with our empathy and our lived experience, can actually decide why it matters. As we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with a provocative thought, something that pushes this whole concept to its absolute limit. If an AI agent can help run a billion-dollar company, could millions of AI agents eventually work together to manage entire cities? And what would that incredible shift actually mean for the future of human civilization? It's just an astonishing possibility to think about. And we're going to be exploring exactly that in our next explainer. The future of entrepreneurship is evolving faster than ever. And frankly, we are just getting started. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to continue exploring the fascinating future of AI, business, and innovation, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on those notifications, and join us for the next explainer. Thanks so much for learning with me today.